Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 22. I believe it's 22. Do a quick check on this, but I'm pretty positive that's the episode. Now, come on. There we go. Probably should have done this before I started the video. Yeah, 22. So last episode, they continued their fight with Gang Orca and his minions. They had basically everybody taking the injured away from the area, even Deku. While Todoroki and Sugimoto, who I know that's not his name, but again, I can't remember his real name. Let me look here really quick. Inasa. Okay. So Todoroki and Inasa stayed behind to stop him. Unfortunately, Inasa does not like Todoroki at all. For a couple of reasons. One, he does not like Endeavor. When he was younger, he really looked up to the heroes, and he met Endeavor and said that, well, I mean, he tried to get his autograph and he smacked it away and told him to beat it. He was in the way. And mentioned that the look in his eyes was really like he could see a lot of hate in his eyes, which heroes aren't supposed to have. And then he met Todoroki. And thought, okay, well, I'm going to try to be his friend. This was during the recommendations exam, where they did the physical, and it was like a race. They had to use their quirks to try to get to the finish line the fastest. And Todoroki is using his ice, because at this point he was only using his ice to slide across the ground and get to the finish. And Inasa used his wind and pushed himself into the lead the very last second, taking first, and started trying to tried to start a conversation with Todoroki, who basically blew him off, telling him that all he has to do is pass. Does he really think that he was taking him serious and trying to beat him, like in an actual race? And then he mentions how he had the same eyes as Endeavor, so he hates them both. And everything that they tried to do kept like counteracting each other. Inasa would use his wind to try to get him, and Todoroki would use his fire, which would like reflect off of each other. It wasn't until after both of them had been injured and were just on the ground that they actually started trying to work together. Todoroki realized who he was, because he didn't even remember him, but realized who he was, and told himself that he needed to make it right. Same with Inasa. He basically realized that he was becoming what he hated out of the from the other two, and said that he needed to make it right. So they combined their two quirks, Inasa using his wind and Todoroki using his fire, to make a fire-like whirlwind around Gang Orca. He was still able to get out of it, but it did distract him long enough for all of the injured to get away. And when he got out of it and was getting ready to attack the two of them, Deku showed up and attacked him to protect them. Almost breaking the like arm guard that he had on his forearm, on Gang Orca's forearm. It was cracked. And then the buzzer rang. And now we're getting ready to see who has passed the test. There's quite a few of them. But they were all rated based off of like their decisions and like their personalities. Because I mean, definitely Bakugo failed. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that in the beginning of the episode that they showed that he failed. Because he's not exactly very hero-like. I've mentioned that before. He wants to be a great hero, but his personality kind of does not match the hero persona. Then again, Endeavor is kind of the same, so I mean, if he can be a hero, then why not Bakugo? But anyway, they show the list of names. They don't have it translated or nothing, so it's all in Japanese. And he's looking for his name, and it ends like where he like gasps a little bit, which I'm assuming he doesn't see his name. That's my assumption. I don't want to automatically say that he's going to pass on his first time, but it's a possibility that he can. But let's get into the episode and see who actually passed. I wonder how many from the class actually did. They started off pretty badly, so I don't know if really any of them did. But we'll find out, I guess, now. So the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.